Hey friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans. I'm here to film my November setup, which is crazy that we're in November, but here we are. So again, I'm using Cocoa Daisy. I did not show off this kit and I've already combined my stuff, but I will be using stuff from the main planner kit, the planner add-on, possibly the sticker add-on, maybe the journaling kit. Those are the stuff, that's the stuff that I get. So, yeah. So let's jump right into it and have me stop saying over and over again. I have all my stickers over here. Oh, look at that. I found what I'm looking for. And yeah, we will jump right in. I don't have a lot of things on this calendar yet, which is okay by me. And I do have some stuff that I need to add, but it is a relatively quiet month right now, so I will take it. There's two different washi options. So there's these coffee cup and there's these flowers. Personally, I like the flowers more, especially when you couple it with this combo. I think this is really pretty. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Do I go all the way over? Well, that month I didn't. I don't think I do. I know I'm gonna just stop it. Okay, and then I'll put something. I can never remember because I only do this once a month. So I never remember what I actually do when I set up my planner. And if you start to hear noise in the background, I'm pretty sure the house across the street is about to get their sprinklers, the lines, emptied out. So hopefully if it's too loud, I'll stop and I'll come back. But I don't know if you know what that means. But if you have a sprinkler system, basically every fall you have to get them the water lines emptied out. So somebody, you can do it yourself, or somebody will come around. You have to pay them, obviously. You turn off your sprinklers, they turn off the water, and then they will spray air through it basically to empty out your pipes of your lines of water, so that when it freezes, the air eventually freezes because winter, it doesn't burst the pipes. And then you don't end up having to replace your entire system, which can be really expensive. So behind me, the house behind me, and my windows are open, they're about to have that done. So if you hear noise and it gets loud, I'll turn it off. I'll probably pause and come back. But I saw a car pull up, so I assume that someone is coming to with, you know, the little generator thing that they pull. So my assumption is that they will be clearing the lines. I'm trying to get all the decorative stuff out so that get the stuff I don't need out of the way. So what do? I need to write in some stuff, and then I'll find something for the corner, find something for probably this space, and then I think I'll do this as well because I have these and I normally like how those look. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, so November right now is a pretty quiet month. There's not a ton going on or planned just yet. I can change on a dime though. A lot of November, okay, so November, what I'm excited about is NaNoWriMo. So I'll be officially starting NaNoWriMo, and NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month. So your goal is, I kind of talked about this before, your goal is to write 50,000 words in a month. So basically the first draft of a novel. And of course you can go rogue and you can do whatever you want if you're editing a book or you wanted to write short stories or whatever. But I have been working this month during October on outlining my story, and I'm really excited. I'm not done outlining yet, and I really need to get my booty into gear on that. But I've been doing it for 5 years now. There's only 1 year that I stopped because I just got so overloaded. It was actually the year that my shop started kind of picking up momentum, and my shop birthday is in November and Black Friday's in November, so it's just kind of a busy time. And I was so overloaded. I think I had a kid about to turn 1 that I just couldn't complete it. I decided the best thing for me to do was not complete it. And I was okay with that because I realized that was the right choice. I had to drop something, and that needed to be the thing I dropped. So that was the only year. Last year, I didn't technically write 50,000 words, but I finished what I felt like was a first draft. So I didn't feel bad about it because I felt like it was complete. And if I continued to write, it would have just been fluff. And I didn't want to just add fluff for the sake of writing, of putting in fluff. So this year, my goal is to actually get to 50,000, and I'm really excited about my story. And normally what I'll do is I will take a break for the rest of the year. You know, I won't look at it again until the first of the year, and then decide if I want to do more with it or if I am done at that point. So I can hear a fight about to erupt between my kids. Because one of them, I think, accidentally knocked over someone else's tower, and the one whose tower got knocked over is now calling her a big meanie, which is going to erupt, even though I don't think she intended to knock over his tower. So we'll see if that stays somewhat docile. I don't even know what I was saying. But I will probably relook at it at the first of the year. And I'm really excited about my story this year. So most likely I will take another look at it and decide, you know, where I want to go from there. But I'm excited about NaNoWriMo this year. How I'm going to do it, I don't know, because I have a kid that's basically my shadow that has to be like right on top of me and right next to me 24/7 and never lets me have any peace. Do you have one of those? I have one of those. It's exhausting. I love her, but it's exhausting. So how I'm going to accomplish it, I do not know. Excuse me. Maybe the plant. But, well, we'll see. That's cute, but I feel like that doesn't. So yeah. I'm still gonna go back to the plant. That's my plan in November. That's kind of the big, big thing for November. That pie's kind of cute. There's a lot going on in that pie though. Some of this stuff doesn't feel exactly fall-like. Well, that one's not bad. Been replaced. I'm trying to make it feel, you know. I like that this has the colors of this and is a little thicker at the bottom. So I'm gonna replace. And oh, these are cute. Nope, I'm gonna go back to that. Do I want to use that somewhere? I mean, what will happen with that is I'll never use it anywhere, and then I'll lose it. I think I am going to go with this here. I don't know. Do you like the plant better? Don't tell me, because I'm going to go with this. And then obviously there's Thanksgiving in November, and it's kind of the big stuff. My oldest goes to her orthodontist appointment, and I'm going to say we're ready to get started on her treatment. We were kind of holding off until she was just a little older, but I think it's time. So we have that. Maybe I'll layer that there. And she's got her, oh my gosh, she's got her Math Wings competition, her first one. I don't know if she's competing or not because there's just so many kids. She may not be competing in this one, but there is a Math Wings competition. And yeah, it's they have their fall break down here, and obviously Thanksgiving, which I may pull out. I said I wasn't going to use anything else. I may pull out so I get the calendar, the Daisy Weeks sticker kit that I use in my other planner. I may pull out, I think it was in that pile, that one, and see if I can find the Thanksgiving sticker to add here. Because I could use this one, I suppose. I kind of want to find, there's a lot of noise. Someone's dumping a tub unnecessarily, I'm fairly certain. Oh, I know where it is. I'm looking in the wrong place. So there's this one that I could pull from this kit. So, I don't know. Because this one is shorter. So I feel like I would need to put like a strip of washi, which sometimes these come with tiny little strips of washi, but I don't know they do this time. So do I like that there? Or do I want to use like this one? It is the 23rd, right? I'm not like losing my mind. Yeah, this sticker says the 23rd. Maybe we'll go with, I'll put this away. Maybe we'll go with this one. I have no idea what our Thanksgiving plans are. I kind of talked about this before. My sister has to get a bone marrow transplant, and it's had to be pushed back because she got just the common cold, and that's really dangerous when, you know, to get a transplant when you have a cold of any kind. So it's keep having to get pushed back, which is understandable, but that just kind of obviously pushes everything back. So I don't think we'll be able to see my family for Thanksgiving, but we're not really big into big family get-togethers. They're just a little bit overstimulating for all of us. So we might do something with my in-laws, maybe like after the fact. I'm not sure. We haven't really talked about it. We'll figure it out later. All right, so I want to put, usually I do a horizontal one. So you can't pour from an empty cup. It's horizontal. There's not a ton of keep your feet on the ground and your thoughts on lofty heights. It's bigger, but I can come downward. So I could put it like here. Let's do that one. And then I need to write in, I don't have her gymnastics in here. So I need to write in our gymnastics, which are every Thursday, obviously not the Thursday of Thanksgiving. And so we'll skip that day. I need to look up when Animal Tales is. Do I have that? At one point I had it written down somewhere, but I don't remember what I did with that piece of paper I had it written down on. So I may have to write that back in later. I think it's like the 1st, the 15th, and the 29th, but I don't know for certain. I am digging for something. See if I can find my Animal Tales note that I wrote to myself. But I don't currently see it. All right, it looks like I'll have to come back around and write in Animal Tales later. Okay, so I need to write in my Rapatha days. So Rapatha in November is the 13th and 27th. So I've just been putting an R. I already have her math wing schedule in here, and then no school days. I think it's just the week of fall break. Yes, 20th to 24th. So how do I want to do this? I think just write it and put a line, right? That's what feels like makes the most sense. How did I do spring break? I wrote it, well, I don't have spring break in here because this didn't, oh, maybe I do. I just wrote it across the bottom. Okay, then I'll just do it the same, except for fall break and not spring break. Fall break, and that is a straight line. Across. And I think that's it. I think that's it so far for the month. The things that I know about, at least. And there's nobody's birthday, no other days off. I don't know when the scout stuff is yet because we technically haven't met with them yet. And once we do, we can get more information on their schedule. And I can write that in. I can get animal tales later. So I think that's it. It turned out pretty cute. I like it. And I'm sure it'll get more filled in. They normally do, you know, how it looks. I think we're hoping to do a Silver City Old Time Christmas, either like towards the end of November or I don't know, maybe one of these days. I'm not sure yet. But for now, this is all I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Scratch that. I'm not done. I just remembered that I do a goals page every month. So I need to do my goals page. That's what I was forgetting. I kept feeling like I was forgetting something and it was because I was forgetting something. So I'm gonna take through my stuff again. And I'm all thrown off. When the kids are home from school, it kind of just throws me. Oh, here it is. Okay. November goals. I mean, this is pretty simple. I'm just going to do November goals and we're going to put something here. I don't know what. And we could, let's go through here. I can usually do a bigger piece. Obviously, like I didn't write out much in October. And that's kind of cute. We could do this one because when else am I going to use that? So let's use this one. It's nice and big. I mean, I'd use it in my journal, but I'm trying to get it. There we go. Really like the color scheme that it is this month for November. Okay, and then I will write in things later. So I want to write, don't you need to slow down? Every day is a new chance to grow. We could use, do I want to do that quote? I don't know that I want to do that quote. I'll just leave it. Okay, now I think I'm done. So I have my goals laid out here and then I have this. So I am going to definitely say bye now. I guess I didn't really need to come back for that, but I did anyway. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.